going on, everybody? It's your boy Kobe Cole from the Low back with another episode. This time we got Low Talks. If you don't know what Low Talks is, it's basically us more not like talking about sport, but more debating, discussing like who's better, who's this, and who's that. I got my boy MK with me back again.
What's going on, y'all?
And first question of the day, man. How you feeling, bro? You straight?
Yeah, I feel great. I had physical therapy this morning, went really well. So
If y'all don't know, my boy MK been battling with torn ACL, MCL too, right? And meniscus.
So torn ACL, torn meniscus, and then fractured femur and sprained MCL, LCL. The MCL, LCL should be straight now, but everything else in me, I heard it.
My boy got a lot going on.
Yeah.
So y'all make sure y'all go show him some support on his channel, MK World.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, first topic of the day. So I just showed you the video, right?
Yeah.
For y'all that don't know, for the viewers and listeners, we got Cam Newton went on Shannon Sharp, Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
And was talking about the Falcons and Kirk Cousins. We all know Kirk Cousins just came off of meniscus.
No, ACL.
ACL.
I mean, no, Achilles.
Achilles.
Same thing, yeah.
He came off Achilles, and he just got signed to
180, 4 years, 180. Yeah.
To the Atlanta Falcons. So Cam went on Club Shay Shay and said, "You could have got me, Mike Vick, and Justin Fields for that price. The problem y'all kept coming to me is Cam's getting too old. He's not getting younger.
Coming off the shoulder injury at 32.
Yeah, and he said y'all keep paying Kirk all this money, but y'all come to me like I'm bitter. Like, what's your thoughts on that?
I think he has a valid point. For him to be essentially them to tell him at 32 years old, well, you're coming off a shoulder injury. We don't think you're worth it anymore versus Kirk Cousins pushing his age 36 season coming off an Achilles. They're willing to give him $180 million. That definitely, the logic is flawed. But also, I see where owners are coming from because Kirk Cousins is a pocket passer, right? He's not a scrambler. And therefore, his Achilles isn't as pivotal as, if somebody like Lamar Jackson was to tear their Achilles. It's the same way how in the NBA, KD tore his Achilles and he was able to come back.
Yeah.
Versus, like, if Derrick Rose was to tear his Achilles, that'll mess up his athleticism forever versus KD doesn't rely on athleticism as much. Due to the fact that Kirk Cousins' Achilles is messed up, it's not going to affect him too much in his ability to throw the ball. He's always been a pocket passer, and I think he will continue to be. Versus when Cam Newton messed up his shoulder, playing quarterback is about being able to throw the ball.
Yeah.
And when your shoulder's messed up, we can point at you and look at you and say, well, you'll never be able to throw the ball the same because your shoulder is messed up. Versus with Kirk Cousins, we're going to look at him and say, well, your mobility might not ever be the same, but you were never mobile to begin with, so it doesn't really matter. So I definitely do feel where Cam Newton's coming from because they basically didn't let his injury slide but let Kirk slide. But they don't play the same style of football, and it's two different injuries.
I feel where Cam coming from, and Cam had said this too. Cam brought up resumes, right?
Oh, no, Cam got the better resume for sure.
Yeah, and Kirk really hasn't produced, and he
has one playoff win.
Yeah, and he does get the bag from, like, not just the Falcons, multiple teams
that's
he's
true.
been with.
That's
So
true.
people do call Cam bitter and call Cam this and that. But, like, I do see where Cam's coming from because, like, if you throw me Cam, you throw me Kirk, I might take Cam.
Oh, no, for sure. I mean, prime Cam Newton went 15-1 and took them to the Super Bowl.
Right,
Kirk Cousins never done nothing like that.
He got MVP.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins has never done
appearances.
anything like
He
that.
did that.
But it takes me back to my question, though. Realistically, we are on the same page. Cam Newton's better than Kirk Cousins when they're both at their best, right?
Yeah.
Objectively speaking, who's more likely to come back and be better? Cam Newton with his shoulder is able to get back to prime Cam Newton, or Kirk Cousins with the torn Achilles is more likely to come back to prime Kirk Cousins? It's easier for Kirk because
What are we calling prime Kirk?
I think last year was really good before he tore his Achilles for real.
Because, I was
we can say that.
Would you call that prime Kirk?
Sure, yeah.
I think it's a little different because at the same time, like you just said, they hurt two different things.
Right.
It's the same with if let's say Kirk hurted his shoulder.
Oh, then 100% Cam.
They be on the same page.
Exactly.
But since, like you said, if Cam hurted his shoulder,
right,
which is the main thing of a quarterback,
exactly,
I am gonna be looking at you a little different.
And that's what I feel happened to Cam Newton. It's unfortunate, but realistically, if you're a quarterback and you hurt your shoulder, people are gonna look at you sideways. Versus if you tear your Achilles, it's survivable because as long as you don't rely on your athleticism. Now, had Lamar Jackson tore his Achilles, had Cam Newton tore his Achilles, they're automatically done. Kirk Cousins, I think he's okay.
Also with that, I think Cam personality got him in trouble a little bit.
Yeah, to an extent, because you got to be like brandable, marketable, and Cam is like you said, they push him as bitter, and nobody wants a bitter face.
So not only is his shoulder, which plays a pivotal part.
Yeah.
But we also got to look at, even though Cam was a thrower, we kind of look Cam more at his athleticism.
Exactly.
Than anything. So I don't think they put too much, I ain't gonna say that. They put a lot of thought into his shoulder.
Yeah.
But I think they also looked at Cam
his image didn't help.
It didn't help at all.
Yeah.
And that's why I think possibly Cam might not get back into NFL.
Oh no, he's not. He's not.
Because he's just his image, and especially with the stuff he's saying now.
Yeah, no, he's not getting back.
The media. One thing I would stand by with Cam Newton, and I don't care what anybody say, when he made the case about game changer
and game manager, he was right.
He was right 100%.
People what doesn't make sense to me is if Stephen A. Smith was to get on TV and say that, nobody would question it. But because Cam Newton played in the NFL, all of a sudden he's bitter. Like, he has every right to make those statements just like we do. It's just that people call him bitter for it. But he's thinking the same stuff we're thinking. It doesn't really make sense.
It's the same thing. And I'm going to go, I'd be more credible to Cam than any of us.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And now all of a sudden we're acting like his opinion is invalid. Like, he played against these people.
And I'm going to give you one better. When Tom Brady said we got to start putting more blame on the quarterbacks, I think it was the interception ratio.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Even though the receiver's doing this, that's a bad ball by the quarterback.
Yeah. Put him in a bad position and things like that.
But we're not putting that much blame on the quarterback. And people's like, Tom, right, Tom.
But when Cam says it, exactly.
And I get it's Tom versus Cam.
But it's still two MVPs.
It's two MVPs. Yeah. They both went to the Super Bowl. Cam, like I said, Cam personality is sometimes shaky. By the way he says stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't change who he was as a football player.
Who he was in the NFL. Like, you still, use something that a lot of guys can't say.
Exactly.
You're an MVP. Exactly. And I went to the Super Bowl. And a lot of people still blame him for not jumping that fumble.
A lot of people have issues. This isn't just sports, separating the person from the work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was a great football player, but because of who he was off the field, we don't necessarily want him. But, he was Cam Newton.
He was Cam. Still super. Like, I made some of my TikTok. I said, you want prime Russ or you want Cam? And people you give Cam on
Seattle. Oh, my goodness.
That's super Cam. I'm like, bruh, that's crazy.
He went 15-1 in Carolina. If he was with the Legion of Boom, he would have got a ring for sure.
For sure. And that's what, I just feel like sometimes we got to give credit. And then also with his personality, what he do outside of sports. Cam 7-on-17.
Yeah.
He's one of the biggest things.
Yeah. I'm telling you, people separate the work. People fail to separate the work from the person. You cannot like Cam Newton all you want. It doesn't change he's an MVP caliber quarterback at his best. It doesn't change he has a 7-on-7 team. But people fail to realize that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. So, staying to NFL track and with quarterbacks, I seen something. We got Jordan Love playing against the Eagles in Brazil, first game ever there. How do you feel that game, Jordan Love going into
Okay, so as a Packers fan, as you all should probably know by now, this is what I'm looking at for the course of the season. I'm not just gonna talk about the Eagles game per se. We went 10-7 and made it to the second round, right? Mm-hmm. So now this year, that means every single week we need to compete. Mm-hmm. If we go to Brazil and we get the brakes beat off of us, I'm gonna be like, what in the world happened? If we go, and they got Saquon now, AJ Brown's back, blah, 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 blah. If we go and we lose, but it's a good game, I'm not mad. All I want us to do is compete every week. Because if we're competing every week with the teams like the Eagles, then we'll win the games we're supposed to.
This is my question, right? If y'all go and y'all get the brakes beat off, right? Do you take that as a bad sign? Because that game is early in the season. If I'm not mistaken, it's early in the season.
It could be a bad sign. And let me tell you why I can't answer that just by watching it. Do you remember a couple years ago when Aaron Rodgers was still the quarterback and we played Tampa Bay and we lost 38-3?
Yeah.
But then we finished the season 13-4, I want to say. If we lose that game and then we continue to keep losing, I'm be like, all right, something's not right. Now, if we lose it and then we as a team sit back and okay, what went wrong? Let's never make sure that happens again. Let's say we win the next 6 games. It can be a learning experience.
And that's what I'm saying. With Green Bay, it's this past season. Mm-hmm. You was shaky as a Green Bay fan.
For sure.
I'm losing to the Falcons.
For sure.
So I'm saying,
and that's what I'm saying. I think even the losses like the Falcons helped grow us into a team that can make the second round.
I was saying, if y'all lose, I'm not gonna take it as a bad sign.
Not necessarily. Yeah, the loss itself wouldn't be a bad sign.
If y'all get the breaks beat off y'all, I'm not gonna take it as a bad sign.
Me neither.
Because we also gotta look at it. That's a Super Bowl contender. Yeah. That's probably like the NFC champion right now.
I think getting the breaks beat off of us in and of itself that 1 week isn't a bad sign. It's how we respond to it. If we get the breaks beat off of us and then 2 weeks later, like, we played the Texans this year too. Mm-hmm. Let's say we get the breaks beat off of us by the Eagles. And then we play the Texans, we get the breaks beat off of us again.
That's a bad sign.
Exactly.
That's a bad sign.
So the Eagles game itself.
If y'all can't beat competitors, that's a bad sign. Exactly.
So I just, considering the Eagles is probably our first tough opponent, if we, lose that pretty handily, okay, now what do we do from there? Versus we're competing off rip, I have no concerns. But, yeah, we just got to use it as a learning experience. As long as we do that, I don't really care how that game goes.
So look, we're gonna do some blind rankings, right?
Okay.
Blind rank these 5 quarterback names I'm gonna give you, okay?
All right.
So first name we got is your boy Jordan Love.
I'm gonna say 3. Just
you
in the middle, 3? Yeah. I'll say 3.
CJ Stroud.
Okay, 2.
You gonna go 2?
Yeah.
Joe Burrow.
I should have said J Love 4. I don't think – I got to think about who's left. Joe Burrow should be 2, but I already put CJ 2, so I'm going to say – I'm going to put him at 4. Because I feel like you're going to give me a better name than CJ Stroud.
So you got CJ Stroud.
J Love, and then Joe Burrow.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, okay, 1.
That's your 1?
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes.
Dang. It's 5. So – I started off too high. I thought it was going to be – those are all, like, potential, like, MVP, Pro Bowl caliber quarterbacks. I thought when we got J Love, he was going to be, like, in the middle of the pack. He was definitely last. It should have went.
Yeah, and that's it. That's that monkey wrench.
Yeah.
I knew you was going to do it. I knew you was going to throw him at 3 or something. Throw him, like, in the middle.
Yeah, so it should have been Pat – for me, Pat, Joe, Josh, CJ, Jordan. Yeah.
So, like, in the next couple of years, how do you feel about, like, the 2 young quarterbacks, CJ, J Love? How you feel it's gonna be like if I like give you that same list? Let's say minus Patrick Mahomes. Do you feel like they're ever gonna be like improve up? But how you feel about them 2 young? Cause you're not no Texans fan, but you're a big Texans supporter right now.
Yeah,
especially at the movie.
Oh yeah, I believe in what they're doing. Jordan Love will have a better chance of moving up than CJ Stroud because he's in the NFC. Even if he's not necessarily better than him. Player for player, we're going to look at him and say, like, we value Super Bowl appearances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It will be easier for Jordan Love to win the NFC than it will CJ Stroud to win the AFC.
But do you think it helped his case if CJ Stroud, because CJ Stroud just got to
right. No, if CJ makes it to the Super Bowl, that shows he's better than Jordan Love for sure. But I think it will be easier for Jordan, because think about it. Out of everybody you've listed, only one of them beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs, and that's Joe Burrow.
That's Joe, yeah.
And that goes back to my point that, like, even though we, people can argue Josh Allen's better, I'm always going to look at, well, Joe Burrow's the one that made the Super Bowl. And it's easier for Jordan Love to make the Super Bowl because he doesn't have to go through Patrick Mahomes. So, CJ Stroud, he can really only move up if he beats them in the playoffs.
Yeah, all the quarterbacks I just named got to go through Patrick Mahomes.
Except for Jordan Love. So, if any of them want to move up, you do that by beating Patrick Mahomes. So
okay, cool. I'll give you a new one.
Okay.
Blind rank these 5 NFC quarterbacks.
Okay.
And we're going to start off with Jordan Love.
2.
Dak Prescott.
3.
Kirk Cousins.
4. I just feel like you're going to give me a better name. That's all it is.
Brock Purdy.
No, 5. I'm confident in that.
That's a smart move. Jalen Hurts.
1. Yeah. That's why I felt like you were going to throw out there.
I wasn't going to throw him at first, but I really couldn't think of him. The first 5 was planned.
Okay.
That 5 was on, so I had to actually think of who was in the NFC.
Yeah. I like that list because.
Who was your 2?
Jordan Love.
Who was your 3?
Dak.
Yeah, future. I mess with that.
Yeah,
Future,
I feel like if we were to all put them, let's even the playing field. The Cowboys were a better team than the Packers, top to bottom, but the Packers beat them in the playoffs. If we were to put all five of them on the same team, like we put all five of them in Philly, I think we would see the success in that order. We would see Jordan Love. I mean, Jalen Hurts had the most success, then Jordan Love, then Dak, then Kirk. Well, actually, no. I'll probably put. I do like Brock. Brock shows up more than Dak. I'll put Brock at 3 if I was actually ranking. I'll put Brock.
So
at 3.
who you moving now?
Dak and Kirk.
I was with you until you just did that. I might move Brock and Kirk. They might be the only two I move. But I'm gonna take Jordan Love at 3 because we were probably putting him in Philly. I'm putting Dak at 2.
Because the reason I disagree with that and I put Brock and J Love above him is because every single year Dak does less with more. The Cowboys, year after year, are supposed to have this great roster.
That's a strong.
And they've been 12-5 the last 3 years, and they never make it. Versus Jordan Love, your first year as a starter, you beat the Cowboys, and Brock Purdy, the last 2 years San Fran beat them? So I just feel like if you gave them a squad like Philly, they're just that much better because Dak already has like a pretty good roster in Dallas. So I'm not really impressed with Dak.
I see what you're saying. And like we're speaking with quarterbacks and staying to the NFC side, right?
Okay.
You know we got Justin Fields.
Right.
But let's say Justin Fields went to Atlanta. And this is a hot take. This is what I posted on my Instagram. I posted my hot takes. This is from your uncle, by the way.
Okay.
Your uncle said Falcons with Justin Fields win the NFC South and make it out the first round. How do you feel about that? I don't think that's like a hot take. I think that's like a valid argument.
I don't think that's necessarily a hot take per se. I'm not mad at that. However, I also don't think he increases their odds significantly more than Kirk Cousins. At this stage in their career, what Justin Fields hasn't shown me consistently is his passing. He's a great dual threat quarterback, but the rushing is always there week after week after week. The thing that's up and down is he'll have a week where he'll throw 4 picks, and then next week he'll throw 3 touchdowns. Atlanta's problem last year was that Desmond Ridder would turn the ball over and over again. Kirk will be better for Atlanta, in my opinion, because he takes control of the ball, and he doesn't turn the ball over as much as somebody like Justin Fields would. So I don't necessarily disagree with that, but if he could do it, so could Kirk. He wouldn't take them further than Kirk.
The thing is, though, I do think Kirk will take him. I don't know about first round. I got to see how Kirk playing throughout the season, but I do agree with your because I'm a big Justin Fields supporter. Everybody know that. The thing with Justin Fields, I can just say about that. That did less with more.
Right.
I don't think Justin Fields
he had enough to be
has
measured.
A lot.
Okay.
Now I do agree with your turnover, but like how you brought up that Tom situation, he said pull out on the quarterback. Some of that was a lot on the receivers.
Yeah, Justin Fields didn't have good help in Chicago for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna take blame because Justin did throw picks. Justin did like unrightful decisions. I'm not gonna take it off him, but I do. You get him Kyle Pitts, Drake London.
That's true.
B. John Robinson. I think if he had something I think if he had the Vikings.
See, let me tell you.
Justin Fields, like we seen Kirk Cousins with like one of the best, like top 5 receivers.
Now let me tell you why that is flawed in my opinion. The reason Kirk got to Minnesota is because when he was in Washington, he showed that he could do something. Washington didn't give him a lot of help per se.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Then once he got to Minnesota and we give him a Justin Jefferson, it just got even better. To me, Justin Fields in Chicago was like Kirk in Washington. And even in Washington, even though Kirk wasn't necessarily making the playoffs, he wasn't turning the ball over a lot. He did enough to get himself paid. When Justin Fields was in Chicago.
Kirk would do that all the time. He
right.
Gets paid.
When Justin Fields was in Chicago, he didn't do enough to get himself paid. So now that he's in Atlanta.
And another thing is, Justin Fields will hurt half of the season.
Oh, no.
So I do feel like I feel like last season could either hurt him or help him. Like it could either hurt my argument
Yeah.
or help your argument.
Yeah,
Whatever.
and that's what I'm saying. He hasn't proven it versus Kirk.
Yeah, okay.
So
I
that's
get that.
why I feel like if you put Fields
Kirk
in
has been in the league longer
exactly,
also.
so if you put Fields in Atlanta, I wouldn't confidently say he can do anything that Kirk couldn't. If Fields could make it out the first round, then Kirk can too, in my opinion. Why Fields has yet to show me anything in the NFL, not college, not the potential, but in the NFL, he hasn't shown me anything better than Kirk Cousins.
I think, like I said, I think Justin Fields did it, and then I think the biggest thing right now is, let's say something happened to Russ, knock on wood. Something happened to Russ. If Justin comes in, there goes Justin Chance.
Exactly.
He has the weapon.
Exactly.
Najee, Jalen Warren.
And what I'm saying
not
is
Kyle Pitts, George Pickens.
right. What I'm saying is I can confidently say I don't think Justin Fields will look better. He won't look bad. He won't look better in Pittsburgh than Kirk Cousins did in Minnesota.
You say you confidently saying that?
Yeah,
All right, we can put that on TikTok.
we can. He won't look bad for sure. He'll look pretty good. But when Kirk Cousins had Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson and Dalvin Cook in that offense, he won't look better than that.
I think he's gonna look better.
I don't
I
think
think
so.
he'll look better.
He'll look good though for sure. That's a playoff team. He'll take him to the playoffs. I'm not saying he's gonna make the organization bad, but
Man, I don't care about playoffs. I need second round. But I don't care. Like I said, I think we're Super Bowl contenders. But at the same time,
it's just a matchup.
Yeah, it's
just
a
a
matchup.
matchup.
At the same time, if we don't make it out the first round, I'm done with Steelers. I'm done.
To me,
with
though,
Steelers,
I wouldn't even be mad because again, it depends on the matchup. Like, let's say I win y'all's division, and then as a wild card, y'all have to play like the Ravens. Of course, like as the Steelers, you would want to win that, but I'm not mad.
I don't
lose to
care.
the Ravens.
No, the thing is, like, how much are you gonna put up with the organization?
True, y'all keep doing it over. It's like the Cowboys.
Is that like, bro?
Yeah.
Like, but the thing is with the Cowboys, though, right? Their problem is they're not getting to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Our problem is, can we get out of the first?
No, and that's the thing. Now that
round?
y'all have a quarterback, y'all should. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I don't care who we get. My expectations is like, okay, I say this: if we lose by like a touchdown,
It just depends
or
on
less,
the flow of the game.
Yeah, by a touchdown less, I wouldn't be so mad because then next year I see like
You
bro,
need to grow from it.
We
You
good.
need to grow from it.
We good.
You can't do it
But
again.
if we go here and we lose first round, I'm losing it.
Yeah.
I am losing it. Like I watched last night. It was like 2:00 in the morning. I'm watching the Bills versus Steelers wild card game.
Okay.
I truly believe I'm not gonna say who would have won, but we had a better quarterback. And if George Pickens didn't fumble, are we good?
Yeah.
It was like we was
It
down.
would have been much more competitive.
We was down 21-0. Next thing you know, it was 21-10.
Yeah.
We down by I would have felt like, and then we had T.J. Watt.
Yeah. Yeah. No, if y'all are healthy with a good quarterback,
We're some dogs, bro.
for
We're
sure.
some dogs.
For sure.
That just made me mad all over again, bro.
Yeah. Now Pittsburgh is a good team. It goes back to what I was saying earlier. Y'all in the AFC. Y'all got a harder road to get there.
Yeah, harder road. And I'm not mad that we have a hard road to get it. It's just like, bro, like at this point, can we get past the first round?
Yeah, that's valid.
Can we get I don't care who the matchup is. You can give me, as long as you're not the Chiefs.
Yeah.
You can give me whoever. I need at least a hard fought game.
Hard fought, I'll mess with you. Yeah.
Hard fought game. I'm not saying win. I do want us to win.
Yeah, but as long as you compete,
if you give me a less than touchdown score, I'm cool.
that's fine. Because then you're growing on
But
year two.
I still stand by my statement. Shout out my boy Friday. He come to one of my posts when I said I don't fear nobody in the AOC. I still stand by that statement. I don't fear nobody but the Chiefs. But I do need to get out the first round. Like even though we won't get to even though we don't get to the Super Bowl, give me first round or AFC championship somewhere in that. Like,
That's valid.
give me somewhere there.
That's understandable.
If I get kicked out second round, I'm cool with it.
I could live with that. It's like the Packers of last year. We lost in the second round. All right, now let's grow from it. I'm not mad.
If we get to the second round, that means Russell Wilson has some kind of comeback player of the year season.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if anybody else could take it. He's probably the favorite.
Yeah, either him or Justin. I think them two. Because even if Justin, like I say, Russ get hurt early or something, something happened.
Or no, they might give it to. Nah, they're gonna give it to A-Rod. They're gonna give it to A-Rod. A-Rod gonna have a year. I'm calling that for sure.
I'm not mad at it.
A-Rod
If I
gonna
lose somebody
have
like A-Rod, I'm not mad at it. I say the top three is. I actually put A-Rod first.
Yeah,
A-Rod go to the well, okay.
It's because he has Garrett Wilson.
I think that depends on whose stats are better and who get first.
And that's what I'm saying.
And then A-Rod is easier in the
because he has Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
His stats will look great.
Or like say one of them played. Like we played them in the like first round.
But you know, comeback player of the year, the awards happen before the playoffs.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, say they play off like that's the like first.
Okay, the Jets and the Steelers.
I'm perfectly cool.
That would be a great game.
I'm perfectly.
That
cool
would be a
with
great game.
And then like it's a little drama behind that.
Oh yeah, I
like,
love
say the top two is A-Rod and Russ, and it's like A-Rod win or like Russ win,
and then the other one wins.
Go beat them, and like the stats I match too. Man, you know how much drama gonna be. Man, I'm talking so much ish.
Nah, I want to see that.
Yeah, I feel like it's A-Rod. I'm gonna put A-Rod first. I ain't gonna be biased about it.
Yeah.
A-Rod first, Russ get hurt, Justin,
and Kirk.
That's your top four.
Yeah.
5. I don't know.
Maybe Justin Jefferson, because he only played like half the games last year.
He got.
Oh no, Joe Burrow.
I gotta tell the Bengals look.
Joe Burrow's gonna produce a great. Let me tell you, like unbiased. You know I like the Bengals, but unbiased. As long as he has Jamar Chase, his numbers will be good enough.
It's gonna be good enough, but to outbeat them.
That's the thing, though. To me, they're all in the same boat. They're all Pro Bowl caliber quarterbacks. One is coming to the Steelers.
Agreed.
One's with the Jets.
Agreed.
The other one's sitting, behind Russ. Kirk is to the Falcons.
Yeah, we're just gonna take Justin out just
okay.
This is the backup.
Okay, so we got the Steelers, a new situation with the Steelers. We got a new situation with the Jets, and we got a new situation with the Falcons. Mm-hmm. The difference with Joe Burrow is he's on the same team, and Jamar Chase is still there. Yeah. So with that being the case, I think he'll.
But that's another thing though. I think it also helps all three of them
because
cases,
they're on a new team.
They're on a new team. One's coming back from Achilles. Injury.
Okay, but that's Joe Burrow's coming back from a wrist ligament, like the throwing wrist ligament.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, Joe Burrow, we know what Joe can do. A-Rod on the new team that we haven't really seen.
Yeah,
but
so it's more. Like it's more of a surprise.
Yeah, it's more of a surprise.
That makes sense. You expect that out of Joe.
Everybody got the hype on Russ. Russ even got bigger.
Yeah.
So everybody got hype on Russ. Everybody got hype on Justin because he's the future. Even though I said we're going to leave him out. I'm sure right now, he's the future. And Kirk in Atlanta getting paid that much and a little field to fire with Cam Newton because they blowing that up on the media. It's just saying, like, I'm not essing it out, Joe. That's a great
and personally, I'll put him at 2, actually.
You put him at above Russ?
Yeah, I would say A-Rod, Joe, Russ, and then Kirk.
I put him at 3. I put Kirk 4.
Okay.
I put him at 3. I put A-Rod, Russ,
Joe, and then Kirk. Okay.
I think, matter of fact, a perfect way to settle that is be division-wise. Russ and Joe.
Right.
Division-wise.
Right. That's my thing. At this point in their careers, I trust Joe Burrow more than I do Russell Wilson.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because last year Russ was shaky.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. But I still go Russ. Man, we've been on the offensive side a little more. Let's go to the defensive side. I go to the defensive side. Matter of fact, I think we had another. No, that hot take was yours. We gonna say that. I'll save a little NBA question for later. But the next NFL thing, we like defensive side. Blind rank these 5 corners.
Okay.
So the first corner is Patrick
Surtain.
PS2.
I'm gonna comfortably say 3.
Denzel Ward.
4.
Trent McDuffie.
5.
Did I say Trayvon Diggs? No, Trayvon Diggs.
Okay, 2.
Sauce Gardner.
1.
That's a pretty good list.
Yeah, that's why I was
list.
waiting to keep them down because I was like, those last 2 have to be better. So yeah, I was waiting on either Jair or Sauce to put at 1.
Oh, I should have did. Let me go ahead and do this. Do this real quick, then we go back to defense. Maybe I should like this. Blind rate these 5 wideouts.
Okay.
So first we got is Cooper Kupp.
4.
CeeDee Lamb.
3.
DK Metcalf.
5.
And these 6 names, by the way.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So you keeping that with the same order?
6.
DK Metcalf 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Justin Jefferson.
1.
Jamar Chase.
2.
Michael Pittman Jr.
Oh, I should have kept DK at 5. But I guess MPJ 6. I meant 5. MPJ 5.
Who was your 1? Justin?
Yeah, so my list went Justin, Jamar, CD, Cooper Kupp, Michael Pittman, and DK. That's how I would like my list. I would just switch DK and Michael Pittman.
I switch. Nobody. No, except DK might. DK Cook.
Nah, not yet.
DK Cook.
He will be soon though, especially because Puka is on the Rams. Like Puka's gonna.
And last year he proved that.
Yeah, no, Puka's gonna continue to get better as Cup gets older, and DK is much younger. So, I wouldn't say yet though, but that'll happen. That'll happen.
Going off of last year, I put
I'm not mad at that.
I put MPJ 6. I put MPJ 6, Coop, DK. I'm going from bottom to top.
Yeah.
Just so viewers know. Matter of fact, I switched. I go talking about just making more sense. Justin, Jamar, Coop, not Coop. I'm sorry. Justin, Jamar, CD, DK, Coop, MPJ.
I'm not mad at it.
And I like Michael Pittman Jr. He's just not better than
not those
guys.
five.
Yeah,
Those
not
are
better than five.
not those.
And we would probably do like young wide receivers.
Even generally, he's probably a top 20 receiver. But just those guys,
he probably top 15. I think we undercredit him.
I'll have to think about it because there's a lot of receivers.
Them 5 right, he might be top 20.
Yeah.
Them 5 right there.
Ayuk, Diggs.
Tyreek, Diggs. That's 8.
Who else is out
Waddle.
there? Okay. Debo.
Where we gonna put Tank Dell?
I wouldn't say yet because he got hurt halfway through, but he might pass him though.
Drake London.
Nah, he's not better than Michael Pittman. Garrett Wilson's better than him. Chris Olave is better than him.
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper's better than him.
So that's about 12 right there.
Yeah, I don't.
He still might be top 15. Unless we just missing somebody.
Devontae Adams.
So that's 13. I think we at 13.
I feel like we're missing somebody else too.
I don't feel like nobody on the Steelers. Nobody on the Packers.
Nah. Oh, AJ Brown.
Oh, the chat gonna eat us up for that one.
Yeah.
They gonna eat us up for that one.
AJ Brown. Who else is like a weapon?
So is he top 20? Might be top 25.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like he's good, but there's just
so
many receivers.
I didn't. And a lot of them on the same team, so that.
Yeah, I would take Devontae Smith over him too.
Devontae Smith.
It's a lot of good receivers. It doesn't
discredit him.
Yeah, how low he is isn't a testament to him. It's how good everybody else is.
And the thing is, he might have like his stats might be better than some of the guys because he is the primary.
Yeah, I'd take Puka over him too. I would take Puka.
Probably after next year, I probably would, depending.
I already because you had Cooper Kupp over him, right?
Over
Pittman.
You right.
And Puka's better than Kupp right now. So
right now, yeah. I don't know. It's a personal thing. It's just when it comes to young receivers, I always give them their sophomore year. I did the same thing with Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
that's valid.
So after your sophomore year, like Michael Pittman, like he was the number one. Like I was like, remember we was questioning. I was questioning.
No, I was about to say you were.
I was questioning if he was even like number one guy. Even though I liked him, he was the number one guy. But he proved that after your sophomore year, then I take I take Puka. I do that with anybody.
Yeah, you do.
I don't never.
It's consistent.
Yeah, I don't never base nobody off their freshman season. Cause I just think it's just like same thing with C.J. Stroud. Even though he did something crazy,
he could be a one-hit wonder.
I'm gonna base you off your sophomore.
Oh, he's not better than Keenan Allen either.
Ooh, I forgot about Keenan.
It's a lot of receivers.
Mike Williams, maybe.
I'll take Pittman right now.
That's just because of injury. But Mike, I'm saying they're about saying maybe Mike Williams, maybe.
But yeah, no, he's not top 15.
Dang, now I feel like I'm forgetting like a lot of people now.
I would take DJ Moore over him.
What's dude it was on top of my head.
What team?
You taking Thielen?
No. I would take Pittman. Yeah, I would take Pittman.
Thielen did something with what's the boy?
Bryce Young. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true, but
because him and Thielen come in like the same boat. Like they was the primary, and Thielen did back it up. I put them. They like.
Yeah, they're around each other.
They're around each other.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's personal opinion. Who you want?
Yeah, I would take Pittman though. I'm always gonna go with them.
He might be top 25.
Yeah.
Depending on who you ask, he might be top 25.
Yeah. Him, Thielen, Tank Dell, they're all around. George Pickens. I'd say they're all around.
They're all around. I think George Pickens will be one. I think with Russ, he'll prove if he's that guy or not.
Yeah, for sure.
He'll prove he's that guy or not. And I like George Pickens.
Yeah.
He proved he's that guy or not. And he's gonna prove like if they should replace him or not. Like
I don't think they should though. I think they already
should, but that's his campaign. Is like I'm your guy.
I think they already made that decision though because they traded Deontay Johnson. So,
I think Deontay Johnson wanted to leave though.
but they wouldn't have done that if they didn't have if they didn't know who Pickens was. They wouldn't have been comfortable doing that.
I would do it anyway though.
Nah, you can't do that.
I just go find. Thing is though, I trade Deontay.
Oh, and hold on, sorry, Pittman's not better than D-Hop yet. Not yet.
Dang, D-Hop is on the Titans. That's what made me forget about him. That's what I was thinking of also, but I just couldn't think of. Like, I was trying to think of Titans receivers, and I just couldn't think of D-Hop for some odd reason. That's why I almost forgot about Devontae because he's on them sorry Raiders.
Yeah, but not. We were talking about. Dang, who were we talking about? Oh, Pickens. If you're an organization, you can't trade Deontay Johnson yet if you don't believe in Pickens. They traded Johnson because they know, okay, well, we still got our guy. So they already believe that. I get what you're saying. This is a chance to prove it, but they already believe it.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, I think they did believe it, but at the same time, I think it was also the business decision because it's just like, Deontay didn't really produce last year. Yeah. I think he multiple games without scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, no, he went a long time without scoring a touchdown.
Pickens did. We don't say which helps your case, but what I'm saying is Deontay also is not getting the order. And I feel like Deontay being proved like he's not that number one guy.
Yeah, and he didn't want to be there.
He made me mad in the playoff game against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I was like, you're not our guy. Yeah. I like you, but you're not our guy.
Yeah, nah, Pickens is more so the guy.
Because I feel like if he caught them two major slants, we're in, I don't know if we're winning, but we're definitely in the game.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell for that. It's more of a momentum thing.
Yeah, no, all sports, you can feel momentum shift.
You can feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, football, it was LSU versus Georgia.
Okay.
I think that was the SEC championship. I want to say. It was, because Bama had them 2 losses.
Okay.
They blocked the field goal, and Georgia took it back.
Yeah.
I truly believe if that didn't happen and LSU had some kind of momentum right there, like, bro, that could have been a ball game.
Yeah.
That could have
momentum. You can feel it shift.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like I'm saying. Like, they be sitting on Madden. Old lady momentum finna change sides.
Yeah.
See, I do feel like that's like a big thing right there. And, like, speaking of, like, college, going down to high school.
Okay.
You went to Shiloh and Grayson.
Right.
I went to Shiloh. I ain't moved here till 8th grade, so I went to Shiloh for high school.
Okay.
Me and my OG, Coach Bell, is starting a new series called Friday Night Talks. We're talking about Friday high school football in Georgia, so make sure y'all stay tuned in for that. But I'm going to talk about football because you mostly was a basketball player. What are some, like, powerhouses school you would say in Georgia?
Grayson, for sure.
Agreed. I already got, like, 3 in my head.
For football and basketball or just football?
Just sports in general. Just because you was mainly basketball, we're just going to say sports in general.
Grayson, Buford.
That's my 2.
Do I want to say Westlake?
That's my 3.
A powerhouse like across the field. Low key, Shiloh is pretty good. Football is shaky, but basketball consistently makes the tournament. Track is top of the top.
I wouldn't put it like
I would because of track.
Maybe like top 15, like I said, because like football is shaky.
Basketball, we consistently make the tournament, and then track is the separation.
Football, we consistently make the playoffs. We just don't get nowhere after that.
And that's why the track is what separates it, though.
Yeah.
But we can come back to that. Who else is like up there?
I throw Cokewood in there.
Okay. Wheeler. Well, no, that's just basketball, though. It's just
I'm
basketball.
About to say,
it's just basketball.
No.
All sports, that's where I would probably leave it. Grayson, confidently. Grayson, Buford, Westlake, and Cokewood.
Yeah.
Confident.
I feel like I'm missing somebody. I don't know how the other sports are. I made basketball team get somewhere, but I like Langston Hughes.
I don't. Yeah, same thing. I can't speak on them outside of basketball. I can't really say too.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think there's somewhere up there because football is separating them a lot.
Okay.
But other than that, I feel like I'm missing. Collins Hill used to be a powerhouse, not no more.
Well, I mean, they had Travis.
But they was good at everything at one point, though. After that, it went down. I feel like I'm...
Low-key Parkview. Parkview has really good baseball.
Parkview. I think their track is decent.
Yeah. Nah, baseball, they like straight up producing MLB players.
Straight up. Out of high school.
Yeah.
Straight up. And their football team, especially with Mike this season.
Yeah. And I feel like, too, we're probably missing people more on the south side. Like, we're talking about people mainly in
that area.
There's probably like more
And,
schools
and that's the thing.
more south.
Me and Bill gonna go all over Georgia.
Okay.
Because we go down south in like my area, Carver High School in Columbus, they would be a powerhouse in their division.
Right.
Track they dominate, football they dominate. Like, it's a couple. Spencer, I don't know if you know who that is.
Nah, I don't.
But they made like a shocking like they best. Okay, so down there I think they like 3 or 4 or 5A. That's like the lower teams.
Okay.
Where I'm from. So it's like the smaller teams. Like we come up here, we probably getting destroyed. Just straight up
because it's competition.
It just comes. It's just, we probably. Like, I truly believe, like, if Shiloh plays somebody down there.
State champions.
We're state champs. We're dog walking them. Like, Buford dropping 70 a night.
Right.
Like, the hardest comp will be Carver.
Okay.
But the thing is, down there, it's like every school, you know how, like, up here, we play, like, people that's, like, an hour away. Like, we go, you know what? That's what I'm thinking of. Gainesville will be up there. They'll be
I can't speak on them outside of basketball. I'm not going to say no, but I don't know them outside of basketball.
I could be mistaken. I know their football is great. They just went to the championship. They went to the championship, and nobody thought they were going to be in the championship.
Okay, well then, yeah.
That was my senior year. Last year, I don't know what they did. I don't know what a lot of teams did last year.
Yeah.
Cedar Grove.
Okay.
Them too.
Okay.
But I knew they coming to me now. But down in Columbus, you're playing everybody that's in Columbus.
Right.
Columbus got like 7 high schools.
Okay, that's your region.
That's your schedule.
Okay.
That's not necessarily your region because like it's 3 or 4A.
Oh, okay.
But that's who you're like. Your whole
you're
schedule,
gonna play them.
Just guaranteed you playing them every time.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then with us being smaller, rivalries down there are way more better.
Yeah.
Like I would say this now, the Shiloh and South rivalry, I could care less about.
Okay.
I could care less about. Who's Grayson rival?
Archer.
Okay.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Grayson and Archer is something different, bro.
Yeah. Hey, I seen the trash talk.
Grayson and Archer is something different.
Like we have one rivalry. It's 2 rivalries that's big down there. Columbus versus Shaw.
Okay.
No, I'm tripping. Columbus versus Northside.
Okay.
And it's called Carver versus Spencer.
Okay.
When I tell you them games are something different, we talking about girlfriends, we talking about mamas. Like, one dude told, that's why your mama dead.
Oh, no, that's crazy.
I'm talking about, like, you know how, like, you go to the middle for the shake hands?
Yeah.
They didn't even do that.
Oh, nah, that's different. That's different.
They didn't do that.
Grayson and Archer not on that timing. Grayson and Archer is, I would definitely say Grayson, like, experiencing both. Grayson and Archer is ahead of Shiloh and South, but it wasn't on that type of timing.
Yeah, that type of timing, bro. Like, that's the rivalries I like. And that's like in any sport. If you go down there, we're not even shaking hands, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be a dog fight. And I think that year Northside won, but just like rivalries like that, like
that's on some like Lakers Celtics
bro,
type of time.
Exactly, bro. Like they was like posting girlfriends.
Yeah,
stuff.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
bro, that's wild. And that's like I feel like even though and like the thing is I like about it is they do that for football. After that, bro, was good, bro. You straight?
Okay, I got you. Yeah, that's real. That's real like sports
like,
rivalry.
It's just football.
It's like Bird and Magic, bro.
Yeah, because everybody in Columbus know each other.
Okay.
Like,
so it's just on the field. We not friends.
We're not friends at all. I really don't like you, bro.
Okay.
But give about 2 weeks later, you
cool.
straight, bro? Yeah, I'm straight.
I got you.
They probably down there at the movies.
Yeah.
Chopping it up.
Okay.
That's what I like about Columbus. That South and Shiloh rivalry.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. I don't like it at all.
And I know before I moved to Gwinnett, I used to live in Clayton County. I know like Jonesboro and Lovejoy, stuff like that. So it's definitely just different areas produce different types of energy.
And like with Gwinnett, Atlanta, all that area being decided, with it being so big, it's like it's just not the same.
It's not.
But that's enough about high school. We're gonna have that series, me and my boy Coach Bell. Speaking on that, let's talk about basketball a little bit. So the hot take that I was waiting on, and I don't agree with this hot take at all. Shout out to my boy Mr. 401. He said Curry should be top 3 deserving in MVP votes.
Nah,
and
not this
highly
year.
Disagree.
Not this year.
I
Curry.
disagree.
Well, we've already had conversations about like how I view Curry versus how you do. I definitely, value Curry more than you. But top 3, no. Top 3, 1,000%. I don't see how there's a different list then. And however you want to order it, Shea, Luka, and Jokic.
Right now. I think it's exact 3 right now.
Yeah.
It's the exact
Curry.
3 right now.
If you're putting Curry top 3, who on earth are you dropping?
I'm not dropping none of them.
No, I'm just saying if you're putting him top 3, then who's not?
I'm saying none of them three, like none of them three, and I do feel like that order could go any type of way. Because Jokic's not my one.
Not for me. I say Luka. Luka. Okay, I'll say Luka's winning. I don't know who's 2 between Shea and Jokic, but if I had a vote, I would vote for Luka.
I'll say this now. My heart, mind you, Shea, Luka, Jokic. My mind is Luka, Shea, Jokic.
Okay, that's valid.
My heart, I want Shea to win.
Yeah, I can get behind that. But nah, what Luka is doing is crazy.
And my mind is Luka, and my heart is Shea.
That's understandable.
And if it just wasn't the stats that Luka was putting up,
but you can't deny them, bro.
Yeah, I just can't deny Luka. Like my only argument I could give you for Shea is that he's 2, 3, 1, and and Luka's like
5, 4 or 5.
Yeah,
but the thing with that too, the West is also tight. Like
that's what I'm saying. But see, that's the thing though, with it being tight and the fact that a young dude like that is dropping the numbers he's doing like that. That's my only argument I could give you.
That's valid, but you also have to take into consideration that Oklahoma City's team is built better than the Mavericks.
It is, but the thing is, I'm not arguing that.
Okay. That's just the only argument that you could.
That's just the only argument. Like, if I had to make an argument, I couldn't give you 1, 2, 3. I would have to steady strong on one. And like you said, OKC team is more steady around than Luka's team, but then I have to just keep building on that argument. That team is younger.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, you can use that. Same thing with Ant.
Yeah,
I would vote for Ant before I would vote for Steph for MVP.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot of guys I'm voting for.
Steph's not top 5.
Steph might not be top 7. I ain't gonna push the 10 because then I gotta actually think about it.
But yeah, I would say Ant. I would say Jason Tatum.
And that goes your 5 right there.
Is he 6? He might. He's definitely not top 5 though. He's definitely not top 5. I would have to think about 6. Maybe.
Hey, y'all can call me out for biasy. Y'all can say, but I do believe this. I do believe if LeBron played most of the games, he might be over Steph.
I mean, he did play. He didn't miss too many games this year.
He missed too many, but I'm saying the games he put up with these numbers, I feel like if he played more than LeBron, like LeBron doesn't play the same games he does, and we all know why.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
when he was in his prime.
I'm saying, but if he plays like LeBron, don't have the games. He's just like Joel. He don't have the games I don't think he has the games to get into MVP.
No, he does.
He does.
Yeah, he hasn't missed that many. That's what I'm saying. I
know he was in the conversation, but he was like bottom tier.
Yeah. It's just that the Lakers are playing. Him and Curry are honestly in the same boat. So
I would agree with that, but I just put Bron over Curry. But that can go. It's just who you talking to.
I would say Curry over Bron just for the fact that LeBron has Anthony Davis on his team.
Valid.
If Curry's off, the Warriors lost. Not saying that when LeBron's off, they won't lose too, but like, okay, I have an AD. If Curry's off, it's over. Which goes back to what I told you.
But that Lakers team better than that Warriors team.
And that's why Curry should win MVP out of those two, because the Lakers team is better. So for the Warriors to be here means that Curry has to do more.
But this is also my thing, right? And this is why I be but the rookie of the year now is Vic. But
for
sure. In the beginning when I was talking about Chet was doing more than Vic, or was doing doing the same around on the OKC team. And he's like the 4th option.
Exactly.
And that's my thing with LeBron is doing things like 40-point games.
Yeah.
This is that. I don't buy into that same 3-point percentage of Steph because Steph shoot way more threes.
Yeah. It's efficiency.
But yeah, it's like if you're doing more, I'm gonna look into that. But I personally also look into if that team is better and you doing stuff on that better team, like the numbers you should, and you don't like have to.
It goes back to you're consistent with that. But I'm consistent too. Even back then, I was telling you, no, it's Victor because he's doing more with less. I'm gonna stand by that with Steph.
Yeah.
The Warriors
just shot up.
The Warriors and the Lakers have the exact same record, and Steph has to do more for that to happen.
Yeah.
So
I'm saying, like you said, I'm just consistent with it.
Yeah.
If it's the two things I'm always consistent with is if who's ever better. If your team is better and you're producing more, I'm gonna kind of lean more towards that.
But that's my thing though. When you say producing more, to me, Steph and LeBron produce around the same, and their teams are not
the same.
Similar.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I would give more I would give more credit to the person that's producing more on a team that doesn't necessarily have to, if that makes sense.
But that's what. Okay, so would you agree that LeBron and Steph produce around the same?
Yeah, I agree on that. I just said
But
that.
they have the same record.
Yeah.
So if the Lakers are a better team and they had the same record, that shows you Steph's doing more.
That showed me Steph is doing more because Steph has to do more.
And I agree. But if that's the case, how can we discredit him for that?
And that's the thing. I'm not discrediting it at all. Personally, I just like the same thing with
Shea and Luka.
Yeah, is it like I said, my mind, I'm gonna go Luka.
So that's what I'm saying. So with your mind, wouldn't you go Steph?
Not necessarily.
So how is it different than Shea and Luka?
Because the thing is, Luka's putting up crazy numbers.
Right.
Shea's putting up, and another thing is like, no, I ain't gonna say that. But Luka's putting up crazy numbers, and Shea dropping like points and all that,
Yeah, 30.
and whatever. The thing is, like with LeBron and the Lakers and the Warriors, yes, Curry does have to do more. Yes, you're right. When Curry dropped, and I do put that into consideration. And like I said, depending on who you're talking to, I won't be mad if somebody say they put Curry.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to see what you're saying.
But and like in my opinion, and it's not just with Bron, it's like with like the same thing like with anybody. If your team is necessarily better and you're still putting up the stats that you are,
and that's where I'm confused because they had the same record. So how are the Lakers better?
I'm not saying they're better. I'm saying as in like we can agree that overall that team is a more all around team than the Warriors.
Exactly. And they still have the same record.
I'm not arguing that.
What makes LeBron MVP over Steph when they had the same record? And he has the better team too. Because in my opinion,
LeBron is doing that.
Because if Steph is doing more with less, then I would argue, well, if you give him more help, his record would be better, right?
Yeah, and I agree
and
with
LeBron
that.
has more help, yet he still has the same record.
But see, the thing is, though, the guys that, and this might just be me, the guys that are showing up now for the Lakers, for Bron and them, just like after trade deadline, like trade line, D-Lo, all that,
right?
They're just now showing
up. But the whole time he had AD. If you gave Steph AD, I promise you they would not have the same record as the Lakers. I can confidently say that. And that's not a LeBron diss per se, but just team help. Like if Steph had that amount of help, he would get a couple more games.
I don't know. That's something I would actually have to see.
Steph, due to the fact that the Lakers have Anthony Davis, Steph is more valuable to the Lakers Steph is more valuable to the Warriors than LeBron is to the Lakers. I can confidently say that.
Okay, yeah, I agree on that. Like I said, my whole thing is, I'm not saying I'm putting LeBron way over Steph.
Yeah, you would pick. I don't see how you pick him.
I would just pick Bron. And then what I was gonna say, but it don't really help my argument, is that like with Bron, like the same thing with Luka. Luka's like triple doubles,
exactly,
and all that over Shady. My thing is, it's like the same thing with Bron. Bron's averaging near triple doubles also, and then with the points he putting up at this age.
But that's the thing.
It's no distance Steph, but it's just like if I just put everything in consideration to Bron, it's just like I'm putting you a tag. Like now they was like a little different, or like minus the age or whatever. Or I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Steph 36 too though.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm trying to say right there, but with like it'd be different because like you just said, Steph minus. You take Steph away from Warriors.
Yeah, they are.
It's not the same at all.
Yeah,
which I totally agree. But and then with Bron,
you still got Anthony Davis.
So yeah, I see what you're saying there. I'm saying with Bron, what he's doing versus what Steph is doing. It's like Steph is my shade, Bron is my Luka. I think
they had the same record though. That's what I'm saying. It would be the other way. LeBron's the shade and Steph's the Luka.
I'm talking about in play style basically, like the stats wise. Shea's stats are more comparable to Steph, and Luka's stats are more comparable to Bron.
I think amongst each other, not. I mean, I guess, but that's
because Bron averaging near triple doubles.
Okay,
Luka's averaging triple doubles.
Right, but
Shea's points, Curry's his points.
Yes, but it's thrown off because again, Shea has the help. Steph doesn't. Like when we talk about Shea and Luka, We're saying the difference is Shea's doing these points, but he has
You're
help
looking
around
you're looking
him.
at team wise,
Yeah.
which I can see. Yeah, which I'm looking more player wise. Listen, I'm
But
not
you
disagreeing
have to.
about
No, this is just a general thing though. This isn't about like Steph, Luka, Shea, LeBron. You play differently in different
different
situations.
situations, different teams. Agreed.
So it's not, and that's what I'm saying. Looking at the situations they have to go through, Shea doesn't have to do as much as Luka because his team around him is better. Steph's points mean more because his team.
Now that I think about it, that the current Mavs teams now, I don't think it's that much. That might be a hot take. With the
I think the team is the difference is they have Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, but the thing is, before like with the trade deadline, I did not see where they was going with Daniel Gafford and the PJ Tucker.
Yeah, PJ Washington.
PJ Washington.
Yeah,
I just like
they fit.
They fit now, but when it first happened, I'm like,
yeah, I didn't really. Yeah,
why did this happen? Like I was ranking the playoff. I was like, bro, this is probably like the worst one.
Yeah, no,
I take that back.
I think they're 18-2 in their last 20.
That might be top 2 trades that happened. Maybe number 1 when I actually go look back and think about it, because they might be tied with the Knicks because OG.
Oh yeah,
they said,
and Bogdanovich.
Yeah, they said I seen the stat last night. They're like 13-2 when he plays.
Yeah. When the Knicks are healthy, they're good. They're just never healthy.
Yeah, that's the big thing. And now with Randall out.
Yeah, no, they're not.
That playoff chances just plummeted. Just because of board, right? Brunson can't do but so much.
Yeah.
But that's
Brunson is higher on MVP than Steph too. I forgot about him. Yeah.
Brunson too. And then Halliburton before injury.
Yeah, but I mean we got to take it into consideration though. But yeah, before the injury.
Yeah, before injury. After injury.
Yeah, no, he fell off. Steph and LeBron have been consistently, like overall, it goes back to how they're in the same tier. LeBron is pivotal to the Lakers being 45 and 35, and Steph is pivotal to the Warriors being 45 and 35. They have cases. There's just so many people that have greater cases.
Yeah, and that's another thing about the Lakers. And this is a diss to AD, but not a diss to AD. It's just like who you talking to. Bron is very pivotal to the Lakers more than what it is. Like I know how we were saying, yeah, we still had AD, and like if we take Curry would be a bigger drop to Warriors. But Bron's a bigger drop to the Lakers. Like that's why they're trying to go get Trae Young.
Oh no, for sure. Like again, I'm not saying LeBron's more valuable than AD. I mean, AD's more valuable than LeBron. My fault. Yeah, I'm not saying AD's more valuable than LeBron. I'm saying take LeBron off, take Steph off. AD's more valuable than whoever you want to say is 2 for Golden State.
Oh, definitely.
So that's the difference. But not LeBron's definitely the 1. It's just that AD's so far ahead. AD made the All-Star game this year.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody finna make the All-Star game on the Warriors besides Steph. Not like right now.
Yeah, they all playing like
yeah. So that's the difference. LeBron has an All-Star on his team helping him. Steph is the All-Star.
The Warriors do got more potential than the Lakers.
Yeah, they're younger for sure.
They're younger, and I just hope they can actually keep their young guys.
Yeah, they should have never traded Poole, bro. I don't understand.
Nah, TB's is on. I'm okay with that Poole. Like I said, I've been okay.
Not for no, they can trade Jordan Poole. They shouldn't have traded him for Chris Paul. That's what I don't understand. They took a step. Chris Paul's 38.
I liked in the beginning. In the beginning, I don't know what. I gotta actually go back and watch it. But in the beginning, it was okay. Because Chris Paul playing that point guard, like the first 5 games, that actually looked pretty good.
I'm not mad at Chris Paul. Again, it's not
and
about the fit.
He got hurt for a lot of that too.
It's not about the fit. It's the fact that they traded him for a 38-year-old Chris Paul. I don't understand that.
I think they wanted to win. I think they wanted to get Curry another ring.
That's the thing. Chris Paul's not the answer to that. I could have confidently told you that.
I think it was the answer.
Then why are they the 10 seed?
Okay, I don't think the answer no more. But I think it was the answer going in. Like I said, the first couple games, it looked great. Then,
and that's what I'm saying. I never bought it.
The Warriors also battled a lot of injuries, like out of nowhere. Chris Paul got hit. I can't comfortably say this, but I do want to say Wiggins did miss some time.
He did miss some time. Because that's when Kuminga started starting.
There we go.
Yeah.
He missed some time. Clay was playing like crap. Draymond got suspended. Curry just now started missing time.
That's what I'm saying. In the finals in 2022, you're talking about all these people that have like stuff going on, right? Who was their second best player offensively? So why would you trade him?
To be his own.
No, Wiggins was the best overall all-around player. But offensively, it was Poole for sure.
But then after that, why Poole playing like crap?
He averaged 20 last year.
Still playing like crap. Like you could just
averaged 20.
playing like crap, and you can just see, like, especially in the playoffs, it wasn't that good, and you can just see like team chemistry rise.
That I'll give you.
I
Again,
don't mess with
I'm
you.
not saying,
and that's why I'm okay with the Poole trade
not for Chris Paul.
Because
not for Chris Paul.
behind the front office, like behind like
Closed
doors, I'm cool with that. Cause I can see them saying, "Hey, bro, Poole, like Curry got ejected because of Poole."
True, but who hit the game winner?
Curry got ejected because of Poole.
Who hit the game winner?
Your best player got ejected because of Poole.
And then Poole hit the game winner.
Your best player got ejected because of Poole.
I'm not arguing that, but I'm saying they still won the game because Poole hit a game winner. If Curry got ejected now, oh my God, they lost.
Hey,
oh my God, they lost.
Why you get my best player ejected?
I still won the game.
I don't care. My best player ejected because of you.
And then think about it though, like for real. After the game, Steph and Poole laughing because he like, yeah, you got me ejected. But I won the game.
Respect to Curry because Curry a cool dude.
Exactly. So with that being
I
the case,
smack you
keep
like
Poole.
Draymond.
Right, but that's not who Curry is. Keep Poole.
Yeah,
They should've kept Poole.
Cool with Curry, but hey, I would smack you like Draymond. Don't get me ejected, bro. Give me the ball.
Should have kept Poole, bro.
Then you gonna lunch from Curry distance like you me. Man, hey.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Like, bro, while I'm next to you.
Yeah.
While I'm
no,
you have a dude
I'm
in
not
your
mad
face.
at Jordan Poole.
I don't have nobody in my
shooting
face.
the game winner. He should have dribbled in though. He shot it from 35 for no
That
reason.
wasn't the game winner.
Wait, which shot you talking
I'm
about?
talking about when he got ejected.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm talking about against the Lakers. People was talking about that shot.
That shot too.
He should.
I was talking about when he got
Okay,
ejected.
yeah. Nah, Steph Curry rightfully threw his mouthpiece out of frustration. I understand his
I would
anger.
do it too and smacked him.
Yeah.
They would have ejected me.
And Poole still won the game.
I
That's
don't
all
care.
I'm saying.
You got me ejected, bro. I don't care.
Winning is more. That's where I'm at. Winning is more important than chemistry, and I understand the chemistry too.
Whoa, winning's more important than chemistry, but
Yeah.
you need chemistry to win.
Exactly, and they won with Poole. So now that the chemistry's messed up, what I'm saying is, okay, let's move on from Poole.
Get that boy gone.
Exactly, not for Chris Paul.
All right, question.
Not for Chris
Who
Paul.
would you trade Poole for?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. If I'm the Warriors, I don't know who, but definitely not Chris Paul.
I was okay. I see where you're
Definitely
coming
not
from
Chris
because of age.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with Poole because behind closed doors, and like I said in the beginning, it was great. People, the media was even liking it. Bro was like Paul, like, because Curry, and I will forever say this, Curry would not be the best point guard to me because Curry's not a point guard.
Yeah, he doesn't play like a point guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a two.
That goes back to what I was saying earlier about how different people play in different situations, like whether it be Shea, Luka. If Steph Curry didn't have Draymond Green, he would be forced to play more of a point guard. I'm not going to speak on how good or bad that would be. I don't know, but he would be forced to play differently. He doesn't have to do that because he's had Draymond. We give him Chris Paul. He has the benefit of playing different.
And that's why I like that Chris Paul. Cause I was like, okay, they have an actual point guard that can, like, let's talk a little about betting. When Curry's not playing and Chris Paul starting, his RA go up.
Right.
And that's the thing, like, you have an actual point guard now. And, like, the chemistry there between him and Chris Paul was, like, they pointing at each other.
It was cool.
High-fiving. That's why, like, if you're looking from a future standpoint, no, I agree with you.
That's what
I don't like it.
That's what I'm saying. I'll prioritize the future over the chemistry right now. Even if that means we got to deal with Jordan Poole for 2 more years and then trade him, okay. But I wouldn't have moved him for Chris Paul. That was a dumb decision.
I would have moved him for Chris Paul, one, and probably let Chris Paul go.
Not Chris Paul. That's all I'm saying.
I think Chris Paul did give him a good chance of winning. But I did think a lot of injuries did it.
It had nothing to do with the injury. The second they made the trade, this is my question again. Jordan Poole won. He was the second best offensive player at the 2022 championship, right? Why would we trade 24-year-old Jordan Poole for 38-year-old Chris Paul? That doesn't make sense.
And this is my thing. I would have been more okay with it if Jordan Poole had been producing something on Washington. I would be like, okay, it shouldn't happen. Then I've been agreeing more. That man on the Wizards is just not like, it's like, bro.
It goes back to the statement I made, though, that, again, it wasn't, you can't say I'm switching it up because it was never like to a specific person. Different people play differently in different situations. Yeah. He benefited from being in Golden State. Now that it's on him, he's not ready to be the main guy. He was ready to do what he was doing in Golden State, though. That's why they won.
But I do feel like he was working on to be the main guy in Golden State.
But that's why you have Kuminga with him. That's why you have Podziemski. Like, it was a team.
Kuzma hooping?
I mean, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Even though I think Kuzma is a little tad bit overrated.
Yeah.
I can't blame him for the stats, and he wasn't All-Star voted at a point in time.
That's true. But it's different in Golden State, though. It's different in Golden State.
I like that Wizards team. Well, not really, but
It's different in Golden State.
I like some of the players on there.
If Poole, I'm telling you, they'd have been better off keeping Poole.
Scratch that. I got something to say. It was on TikTok. I can't remember if I said your name or not, but I was talking about the Pistons getting 15 wins.
Yeah.
They had 13.
I told you they weren't getting 15.
Time out. Listen. Now, I strongly believe they would have got 15. K missed some more games. K's out right now.
Traded Bogey.
So I'm okay with the Bogey.
Oh, okay.
Because they was getting games after they traded him. They was like, I think it was like maybe.
Yeah, they won a couple. Yeah.
They won a couple after the Bogey trade. I was perfectly cool with that. I think they're 2-2 with the Wizards, and that's what my main argument with. They got cheated in New York. That would have been 14.
That's true.
So we looking at probably I wouldn't say more than 15, but exactly 15. I would have won that. The line 14.5.
No, it was 15. It was 15. I promise it was 15.
But I would have won that then.
It would have been a draw. And also, let's not.
No, you said you don't think they would have won 15 games. Me and Alex would have won.
I typed it in my notes. Hold on.
Yeah,
let me pull it up.
Cause if it's you, cause your statement right there, you just said
Hold on, let me pull it up. Cause I remember typing that. I said 15 or less. It's literally right here.
So okay, it would have been a draw.
No.
It would have been a draw.
No. Because y'all were so confident they're gonna win more than 15 games.
No,
I typed that.
Okay, we was coming. We was gonna win 15. I didn't say 16 or more.
Yeah, that's how the conversation went. I typed this that day.
That's probably right. I better then. Hey,
but that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying from the jump.
But hey, the statement you just made was they was.
No, you're right. But I'm telling you, this is what we said.
Oh, cool. But I wasn't gonna win on 16. I ain't gonna.
And that's my point. That's how bad they were. That's all I was saying from the jump. You're saying the Pistons aren't that bad. I'm saying no, they are that bad. They're not winning more than 15 games.
They aren't that bad.
Then why did they?
We don't got to get in that conversation. But my thing.
I get what you're saying, the circumstances. But did they win 15 games?
I'm saying my thing is they would have.
Did they?
They would have.
That's not what I asked.
I'm going with the would have.
Did they win?
My thing, no. What we trying me? What me? I was trying to get you was, yeah, they're trash. We wasn't arguing they're trash. We were just saying they're not total downright garbage.
Exactly. And I said, this is how bad that they are. They will not win 15 games. That's all I said. Did they win 15 games?
But the thing is, we did say we were gonna get 15. But the thing we was arguing was, we bringing up the games in it. Look how close the games was, and that's what we was arguing.
I understand that. I didn't. I'm not disregarding that. I took that into consideration, and I said, you're right. The games are close. However, they will not win more than 15 games.
But I'm saying the conversation that led up to that was
yes, and then so that's where we agreed at. How bad are they? You said they're not that bad. I said, okay, this is how bad I think they are. Yes, they're competing, but they won't win 15 games.
They would have won 15. If K, I blame you. K Cunningham, I love you, bro.
And
I'm blaming you.
That's what I'm saying, though. Every team deals with injuries. That's a part of it. The Warriors deal with injuries. The Lakers deal with
right.
all these teams.
He didn't get injury, and the refs at New York.
My goodness, every team deals with that. That's not special to the Pistons. Every team lost games because their best player didn't play.
I'm not saying that's special to the Pistons, but what I'm
so
saying
they didn't win 15.
What I'm saying is K played. They ain't that good without K.
That's what every team misses games.
They beat the Wizards.
Yeah, and
K,
they didn't win 15 games.
No matter, they beat the Wizards, and that my case was trash.
Now, that wasn't. I literally said it. They're not complete. You're right. They're competing. They're not gonna win 15 games, and they didn't.
How many games they got? They got one more.
Two
more. And I said they get to 14. They would have got.
That's
15.
fine. That's still not more than 15.
No. They get to 14.
In the notes.
I'm counting that Knicks game.
Okay, and the notes they literally said y'all thought they were gonna win 16 or more. We just never.
No,
bet
I
on
did
it.
not.
It's in here.
No, that's what you typed, but we check the messages.
I typed it because of what we said.
Check the messages.
Okay.
I want to see the messages.
Okay.
If I said more than 15, okay. But I do think they win 15. I don't know about more.
Where do we say that at?
Audience, we were checking for the evidence.
They are not winning more than 15 games. Never were. Ooh, I don't think that's in messages because we was in the.
It was in group chat. It was in me, you, I was group chat.
Nah, but we said that in the room though, because remember we was walking and talking.
No,
I typed that in the room.
No, that conversation was in the group chat. I was in English class talking about it.
I don't see it.
I'll find it. Hold on. I remember specifically talking about that.
I'm trying to remember when it was. Yeah, I don't see that in here. Okay, yeah. I see it. You said that you believe that they're bad. You said you believe they're gonna get 15. You're just not finna risk it. Just risk
You know
betting
what I'm
on
saying? I
it.
believe they're gonna get. And my thing,
Okay.
and this is my thing. If they win one more game, my case is gonna be they won 15 because of the New York Knicks. That game was theirs. The ref blew a call.
They didn't win 15 games though. I understand what you're saying, but they did not win 15 games.
Okay,
Period.
I'm saying they win the Nets too.
Okay, yeah. If they do, then they're at 15.
Exactly. No.
Again,
Okay,
what I'm saying is they're not
if
gonna
they
get
win,
15.
if they win one of these Nets too, I'm counting this 15. I
That's
don't care
not
about
how
New-
many wins they won.
I don't
That's
care
not
about
how many
New-
games
hey,
they won.
I would argue that New York call so bad, bro.
Not
And you said it
even
too.
myself. Yeah, they got cheated, but they did not win the game.
That's
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but that's what happens.
Bro, no.
So teams never gotten cheated before,
Yeah, man.
right? If we don't add a win,
I'm mad at win for that argument. I don't
that's
care.
not how it works.
I'm mad at win for that argument because bro, that's a clear
No.
win.
The Pistons should have won that game. The refs cheated them out of that game. I'm not arguing.
And that's my thing. You said it yourself. Like I remember I texted you right after that. I'm like, bro, we talking about winning 15. I think I said it too. I was like, bro, if it gets close, that'd be that 15 game. And who they play tonight? Who they play tonight? Is it? I don't think it's the Pelicans. It's somebody. Cause the Pelicans played last night. It's the.
Yeah, the Pelicans play the Kings.
They play. Who is it? Oh, it's the Mavericks. Never mind.
They're not winning 15 games.
Who the next game? Who the game after that?
They got the.
They might be the Spurs.
Sure.
They might be the Spurs.
They might. It just is what I said from the jump, bro. Not winning 15 games.
They win one of these next ones. I'm calling that 15. But hey, I think that's all the topics I got. You got anything, bro? You got any questions?
Mavs and Clippers first round. Who do you think is gonna win that?
Clippers.
I'm stuck
Clippers.
because I question their health.
I want the Mavs to win. I'm gonna go Clippers.
I'm stuck. I don't know. That's gonna go 7.
I'm gonna go Clippers. I think Luka gonna ball. I think if it goes to if Mavs get the ball last in like some close games, but I'm gonna go Clippers.
I still haven't made a decision.
As long as they healthy, I like Kawhi.
That's the thing. Kawhi's already missing games because of his knee.
Like I said, as long as they still healthy.
He's not healthy right now.
As long as they still healthy, I like Kawhi, Paul. Hold on. Do I like the Clippers? You know what? I'll take. It's going to 7. I might take Mavs.
I just.
Cause I said Clippers thinking about it because my heart actually want to say Mavs. My heart want to say Mavs because of Kyrie. I'm trying to actually think about it, but I might go Mavs. But I do like that Clippers team. Who Clippers get home right?
It hasn't been decided yet.
Oh, it hasn't been decided. I thought Clippers. Well,
I think if the Clippers win one more game,
they get home right.
I think so.
If Mavs take one at home in the first 2 games, it's the Mavs.
Okay. I just personally, we kind of talked about this. I don't trust Kawhi to stay healthy because of his knee. He's already missing time, and it's a lingering issue. So I don't expect him to all of a sudden be 100% healthy come that series. It's just going to be a matter of if he stays healthy, I do definitely think they are probably the better team. But he's already not healthy. And this is what happens every year. Literally against the Suns last year. He played game 1. He gave them 35, and then he was out.
He's going to be back. Don't worry about it. He's going to be back.
I hope so.
He's going to help my argument.
I hope so.
He's going to help my argument. Hey, Lakers Warriors, you got.
Lakers, because of the conversation we had. They're a better team. Steph might drop 40. They're going to lose, though.
And then has the 8 and 9.
It's between
8 and 7.
The Kings. So the Kings are going to be 8.
Yeah, because they lost last night.
Right. The 6 and 7 is between the Suns and the Pelicans.
We're going to have to play the Kings, bro.
The thing is, we can get this. We can get 8.
We can, but we're going to play the Kings.
Not necessarily. Because look, if the Kings lose, if the Kings lose and we win, we would get 8 seed, which means if we just play, let's say the Pelicans, then we automatically in.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. But I'm just going off the Lakers' history of play-ins. Yeah.
So you think we're gonna have to play the Kings when the first game or the second game?
Second game. But they're gonna get Warriors first game.
I don't know that we're gonna have to play a first game.
No, I'm saying if it's 10-9, we got to play the Warriors.
Maybe. All three of us have the exact same.
I said if.
No, but I'm talking about the Warriors Kings too, though.
I know. I'm saying if we get the Warriors first round.
So let me ask this: we all have 2 games left, right?
Yeah.
How do you think it's gonna go? Like Warriors, Kings, and Lakers all have identical records.
I seen that. I personally really don't know.
I have to look at the schedules, but if we all had a common opponent, I would say Lakers, Warriors, Kings. I think the Kings are the worst out of the 3 teams.
I don't. Truly, I don't care about looking at a record. I don't know because the Lakers go blow a game just to blow it.
Not anymore. I don't think so at this point in the season.
I think as long as they in the play, as long as they got a chance to get playoffs or play in, they'll blow it just to blow it, just because they already in it. I'm sorry, that's just the Lakers.
Because it's too valuable. I promise you, all 3 of them understand how valuable it is to get a second chance.
They understand, but it's just. I'm sorry, it's just. That might be in my head, but it's just the Lakers. But I be thinking, oh, we finna go win.
Okay, let me tell you why. We play the Grizzlies tonight. We're going to. I promise we're gonna win that.
We're gonna win that.
And then there's one more. If we win that one more, then we know what that means.
That's what I'm saying. I believe the Lakers will win. It's just a part of me, my heart be like Lakers.
Okay, let me see who they play. Ooh. Okay, maybe they play the Pelicans. We might lose.
They might lose.
Who do the Kings play?
And then the thing is, realistically, we should go beat the Grizzlies, but the Lakers might just go smoke one.
Okay, see, it's fair. The Kings play the Suns, so they might lose that.
Okay, I'm not talking about like everybody really got a chance to lose or win. I'm just talking about Lakers personally might just go smoke one.
It's only 2 games. We're not smoking.
We might go smoke 2.
We're not smoking against the Grizzlies.
No, I truly believe we don't, but I'm just saying we might. Just because the Lakers.
Not the Grizzlies. Maybe the Pelicans. All 3 of us, look, the Warriors have to play the Pelicans. We have to play the Pelicans.
If somebody told me, hey, the Lakers are blowing out the Grizzlies right now. Okay, yeah. Hey, the Lakers in a dogfight. I'm still okay.
Me too, but we're going to win, though. I don't really care about the score. The Pelicans, now that'll be interesting. But I don't care about the score against the Grizzlies. We're going to win that game.
I believe we win. It just, the Lakers get my hopes up so many times and let me down.
It doesn't matter. As long as they win the game.
I'm looking at it as a fan. Now, as in me being a podcaster and analyst, yeah, the Lakers probably going to, realistically, the Lakers probably going to beat the Grizzlies. I believe
the Pelicans will beat.
I believe they go beat the Pelicans too. Cause I believe if it's come down to that's the game they got to win to get the AC, they gonna go ahead and win just so they don't got to.
That's what I was saying. If we beat the Grizzlies tonight, we know how much Sunday means.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So in that case, but I'm saying as a fan, looking as a fan,
the Lakers give you pause.
Yeah,
I saw a stat that since 2000, the Lakers have gone under their total wins for the season. I think 17 times. But this goes back to what I'm saying, though. Yes, we might have gone under those win totals, but also we have 6 championships since 2000.
Yeah,
so,
they get there. That's not the thing. Like I said, as an analyst, podcasters, person that loves sports, yeah, they're gonna get there. Yeah. As a fan,
you want to see them hit the over.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, as a fan, they give me like as a fan, like I just said. Like you said, I be consistent in all my words.
Yeah.
As a fan,
you want to see them win more games.
I want to see them win. Like if I had to go bet on like as a fan, you're gonna tell me no. Now as like an analyst looking at it, podcast, talking about sports. Yeah, I believe we go beat the Pelicans. Now that can be a dog fight because
that'll be a great game.
They're also in the same position.
Right, the Pelicans know what it means too. Yeah,
they're gonna go win it.
I think the Pelicans game has a lot to do with tonight because the Kings play the Suns. I think if the Suns lose, then the Pelicans are good. But if the Suns win, then they gotta.
The Pelicans need to win last night. Also, I think they said.
No, they did.
Yeah, cause I think I seen the thing. It was like if the Pelicans lose, they would need some help.
Yeah. So for them to, that's what I'm saying. Because they won, and then the Suns play tonight. Today the Pelicans have to play the Warriors.
Yeah.
So their last 2 games are Warriors and Lakers. They need to win both of them. So they know that, but we also know, well, maybe we can beat them. So it's gonna be interesting. It's playoff basketball right now, basically. To be honest,
that's exactly what it is. That's what I'm saying. As an analyst, yeah, we're probably gonna win. the Kings, depending on the Kings, might smoke that Suns one.
That'll be a good game.
Yeah, they might smoke that Suns one, and I really don't care about the Warriors. They gonna make their way.
Yeah, they already locked in. I told you the Rockets wasn't gonna catch them.
Yeah, I seen that then.
Yeah. It's what I was saying. They were too hot. They would have had to keep it up.
I'm saying
it wasn't realistic.
But what I was saying. But yeah, as a fan, I want to see the Lakers win. Like,
That's understandable.
They give me too much. Like, hey, bro, you might smoke one.
Yeah. Nah.
Like,
if Ja was playing, I'd be with you. I'm genuinely out of my mind as a Lakers fan. You said on a Lakers city, but it's out of my mind to be on this tonight.
Like sometimes, like I watch the Lakers. Oh, this would be a good game. Next thing I go look at my phone. LeBron's not playing tonight.
Yeah,
Davis not playing tonight.
Now I'll tell you that too, though. But considering that it is playoff basketball, they're not missing no games. They're not missing no more games. I don't care about ankle soreness and knee soreness.
They're not missing no more. That's what I said. I just have to differentiate fan, podcaster, analyst, whatever you want to call me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all we got. I know probably like an hour and a half now. But go ahead and shut yourself out again, bro.
Yeah, MK's World, man. Y'all go check me out, man. Videos drop around every Thursday, man.
Yeah, he just got a new episode out.
Yeah.
Who was
Bruno
it?
Mars.
Bruno Mars. I was gonna say J. Cole. That was the other episode.
It's I would explain it to y'all, but you would just have to watch it to understand.
Hey man, we ain't giving y'all no details. Go watch it. I put a link in the bio.
Yeah.
Hey, but appreciate you, bro.
For sure, always.